This season of Medium at Large is brought to you by Seroquin, the luxe but affordable skincare line your skin's been thirsting for. With not one, not two, but 5 essential ceramides, yes, 5, Seroquin hydrates, restores, and protects your precious skin barrier. Say goodbye to dryness, say hello to a healthy, radiant glow exclusively at Chemist Warehouse. Let's go. I think it's important for everyone to be doing this, but they really want you to do it. It's this element of like, who am I now and where am I going to be in 12 months?
Okay.
But tell the universe what you want. Welcome to Medium at Large. I'm David the Medium, and here you can expect some real, raw, and honest conversations around what spirituality actually means to show you that it's not supernatural, it's actually just supernatural. Each week I sit down with some familiar faces from all walks of life to show you how spirituality shows up for them. No filters, no fluff, just raw human stories around belief, doubt, and everything in between. And yes, every now and then, spirit might show up as well. So whether you're deeply spiritual, deeply skeptical, or somewhere in between, you're in the right place. Hey guys, welcome back to Medium at Large. A very special guest joining us today all the way from Queensland. She's an actress, she's a presenter, she's a singer. She wears many hats and she's also coming from an incredibly cool family. Welcome to Medium at Large, Alli Simpson.
Thank you for having me, David. I'm so happy to be here.
Nervous?
I am nervous.
Good, no, that's great.
I'm so excited though.
Thank you.
But equally as nervous.
No, good. Yeah. Where does the nerves come from? So have you ever done anything like this before?
Nothing like this in my life whatsoever. So I think that's where the nerves are coming from. But they're exciting nerves.
It's really interesting because you've got, even like when you came in before and, you know, we were sitting down and having a chat and just getting to know each other. It's like a first date. You had a really cool energy to me in the terms of like, I do say this is sometimes when I read for, you know, even just day-to-day clients, but I kind of felt like I wanted you to read me.
Really?
Like your intuition is actually really in tune.
Oh, well, that's cool.
So trust that for starters. I mean, we'll see where we go with it, but
no, that's cool to hear because I do feel that. I do feel like I have a little bit of a good intuition. I probably didn't when I was younger, but
so I was going to say
come with age.
I was going to say different. I reckon as a kid you would have been really fascinated.
Really?
I'd love to talk to your parents about what you were like as a child.
Yeah.
Get the whole family on Medium.
Exactly. We need everyone.
Bring them all in.
Be a couch.
So yes, and thank you for coming down for Queensland. So as I understand, because I know that you did move to Los Angeles for career-wise. So how long have you been back in Australia for now?
So I've only been back in Australia for 3 to 4 years now.
Yeah, nice.
But I moved to LA when I was 12 and I'm 27 now. So
beautiful.
I moved back when I was 21. So yeah, actually it's been longer. Time flies.
So you were there for like 12 years or 10 years?
Yeah.
Whereabouts in LA were you guys living?
All over. Santa Monica, West Hollywood, Studio City. We toured a lot with my brother because he's a musician. So we're kind of floating around all the time as a family. But yeah, I miss LA a lot now. I'd actually really like to go back.
Yeah, when were you last there?
Right before COVID.
Oh, so it has been a while.
Yes.
Okay.
I went over to film some independent movie and I was on like the last flight out before California shut down and it was like when LA was crazy. So I haven't been back since.
Yeah, that's nuts.
Yeah.
It's like I could literally do a whole podcast just talking about LA because it's like my spiritual homeland.
Yeah,
so
it's wild, isn't it?
Every time I find someone that's lived there, I'm like, tell me everything. Tell me everything.
It's wild.
And I say, how fun. So you've been back in Australia for a few years. I mean, there's so much like that you're doing. Like, you know, do you find it difficult to juggle hats or is it something that you just give me more? Like, how are you with, like, as we said at the start, like you're an author.
Yeah.
You're a singer, an incredible singer, by the way.
Oh, thanks.
It sounds me brown nosing. No, I can she's on the potty. But yeah, actress in presenting. Like, if you could do, like, see, it's such an Australian thing that we have to label people under one umbrella.
I know.
Whereas in America, you can do it all.
I know. And I think that's the thing, like growing up in LA, when I moved to LA, I had no idea what I wanted to do because we moved for my older brother's music career. So I was just literally going for the fun. I was like, I want to go to Disneyland. This will be so good.
Yeah.
So being in the entertainment world, I think I was able to try and do so many different things like acting, TV, radio, hosting, modeling, like so many different things. And I enjoyed them all. So I really found it difficult to focus on one. And now I'm at the age where I'm like, should I be focusing on one? Like, or can I just keep floating around? I'm like a little butterfly, you know?
Keep doing it. Like that's it. If you've got multi-talents and you enjoy doing it all, why?
I do.
That's the thing. Why label yourself into
Keeps me
one
busy. Yeah.
Like what's the advice if you could go back to like, you know, say 18-year-old Alli and you're in LA living life?
Yeah.
Like upon reflection, what do you feel like is there anything you wished you did differently? Is there anything you wish you did more of? Is there anything you wish you did less of? Like on reflection?
Yeah, I honestly, I feel so grateful to have had such an amazing life, like over my teenage years and growing up in LA and being exposed to so many things and being able to do so many cool things. And I don't regret anything, and I don't think I would do anything differently. But I think I would tell my younger self to not be so hard on myself. I think there were multiple opportunities that had come and I missed, or, you know, I didn't put enough into because I doubted myself, and when I really shouldn't have, because when I look back, I feel so proud and of the girl that, you know, I was and like who I'm becoming, you know. And yeah, I think I would just tell myself not to be so self-critical and just enjoy life and do everything.
That's beautiful. I mean, hindsight's a wonderful thing as well when we're able to sort of see the journey and how far we've come and what we're doing now to look back on that. But
yeah,
that's a good one.
Absolutely.
I love that. Yeah, because even as we were talking before, like, you know, sometimes when I sit down with my guests, I get these really crazy downloads at the very start.
Yeah.
And all I could picture you was on the beach in Thailand, which is really
interesting. Beach in Thailand.
So I'm interested to see where that's going to lead for you, Alli. I just think that has to be something that comes up very soon.
It's so weird that came up.
Yeah.
I don't have any thoughts about Thailand, but I mean, I'm really excited.
Take that, Thailand. No, I'm just joking.
Yeah, I'm excited. On the beach in Thailand. Sounds amazing. White Lotus style.
Well, that's it. Because, like, maybe you can help me because I'm going to tap into your intuition now. Yeah. So I'm going to put you on the spot. So this is you reading for me. But, like, I'm looking for somewhere at the end of the year because I've got a really busy sort of 5-6 months coming up through 2025. Is it 2025? Yeah. I used to forget what year it is.
Honestly, I'm the same. I never know even what day it is. Like, God.
So I'm looking for somewhere to go in January where I can just spend a week chilling.
Yeah.
What's the first country that comes into your head, Alli Simpson?
See, my mind just goes straight to LA. Like, I know the beaches aren't even as nice in LA, but I think that's because I so badly want to go back.
Yeah.
And it feels like a second home to me. So, like, I would do anything to go back to, like, Santa Monica or Malibu and just, like, sit on the beach.
So even as you said that, there was also a connection with Texas, which is really random.
Texas?
What's going on.
Yeah.
Okay.
Nice.
So when it comes to mediumship and spirituality, you've never actually had a reading before?
Never had a reading like this ever before. I've had some family members do them and they absolutely love it, and I think it's, you know, when this opportunity came up, I was like, oh my God, I'm so excited.
Amazing.
I have to.
Well, it's a pleasure. You know, that aside, obviously, even as you're growing up, I mean, did you ever have a view of, like, did you consider yourself spiritual anyway? Do you have a view of the afterlife? Where do you kind of sit with that?
Yeah, I sort of love how my parents let, I guess, me and my two brothers sort of grow up and let us just believe in what we believe in and discover things on our own. And we were never sort of, you know, we weren't born into, you know, they weren't pushing anything on us. So for me, I feel like a very spiritual and at peace kind of person. I'm not super religious. I'm not super, like, I just think I believe that there's something after. I mean, I know that there is. I've had some moments and things in my life where I'm like, you know, I get chills and I'm like, oh, that's, you know, like kind of crazy. And so, yeah, I just feel like there's something crazy and something bigger out there. And I believe in that, whatever that is. And that's just how I've sort of lived my life. I don't know if that makes any sense.
No, 100%. It's all energy. That's what I always say.
I think it's an energy thing for me. Yeah. And my dad is super into that. And I just, that's just sort of how I feel about it.
Yeah, cool. And how are you finding your dreams lately?
They've been really bad.
I know, such a random question to ask, I know, but even as you were talking then, like, they took me straight into your head and there was this element of all these images flashing in front of me.
Yeah, it's funny that you asked that. My dreams have been really bad.
Like a bit fearful even.
Yes.
There's a real reference at the moment for you, Alli, about, like, see, dreams are an interesting thing because it's about, okay, like the symbols in it can be really crazy, but it's sort of tapping into our subconscious. But I also believe that dreams are sort of sent by spirit at the same time. So
I believe that too.
With you, it's a real release of, it's not past selves, but it's the previous versions of you that sometimes feel like that we're anchoring ourselves down or holding back. So it can translate to being actually nightmarish or a little bit anxiety sort of feeling around it.
Absolutely.
Don't be surprised if you've had dreams where there's even like loved ones that are unwell or missing or you can't find them or sort of things like that.
I've actually had heaps of that, like loved ones that are sick or they're lost or they die, you know, and like just people really close to me, and I wake up like like with anxiety and fear. And it's like I had one about my little brother the other day, and I went out and just gave him a huge hug in the kitchen, and I'm like, it's just a dream. It's just a dream.
Yeah, perfect. Because I don't want you to think that that's real. For
No,
starters,
no, I don't. But
some people do, of course, because the dreams can feel so real.
Yeah.
Where does the name Tom connect with you?
That's my little brother.
The one you were just talking about.
Tom.
Perfect. He's
Yeah.
very sweet. I really like his energy. He's very gentle.
He is the best.
Because, you know, as a disclaimer, like, you know, obviously with Cody and you, like, you know, I've seen you guys around and, you know, acting and singing and things like that. But, you know, my own ignorance, I didn't even know you had another brother. But so he's not sort of necessarily in the public eye as much, but he's
not as much.
Very wise, intelligent guy.
Oh,
like he's
my gosh.
very
Some
gentle.
things, absolutely. Like some things that come out of his mouth, I'm like, and he's only 21. And I'm like,
God, he feels older.
yeah. Oh, he is like an old man in a young guy's body.
Yeah,
He is so wise and so smart, so switched on.
Yeah.
He's super impressive.
He's very gentle. Like I really like his energy when I tune into Tom. He feels very sweet.
He is. He's my favorite. He's the best.
Take that. Cody.
Yeah, I'm like not my favorite brother. That sounded horrible, but I'm like so my favorite person.
So where Spirit's already going for you. So this is the fun part about doing a podcast with me because we can have random chats, but then all these random downloads will come in at the same time.
It's unbelievable.
Yeah, pay attention to your dreams over the coming weeks because what I think you're going to end up doing, Alli, is actually having dreams about the future.
Okay.
So
hopefully good ones.
But even if that, you know, put it this way, even if they're not completely positive. Where spirit goes with it, sometimes even when I do readings, things will come up that aren't necessarily good news or sometimes can be talking about really tough situations. Spirit always gives us the guidance on that with the aim of how we get through it, how we work around it, or how we clear it. Like they're never overtly negative. So even in the dreams, you know, common sense as in life, there's going to be, you know, things come up that aren't necessarily easy for us to deal with. But I just reckon you're going to be guided through that. Okay. Your energy is very, like, not anchored anywhere, which is actually a great way to be because obviously, you know, you're in Melbourne right now. You live in Queensland. Like, I give you 12 months and I just think there could be, I don't put you in Queensland anymore. Either.
No. I definitely don't want to be in Queensland anymore. I mean, I love the Gold Coast.
Shout out to Queensland.
Yes.
No, I know what you mean.
Gold Coast, hometown. But yeah, I've got itchy feet at the moment. I want to move. I don't know where. Honestly, every time I come to Melbourne, I'm like, I'm moving to Melbourne. I love this city.
Yeah. You do have the Melbourne vibe actually, which is good.
Yeah. So that makes so much sense.
Yeah, Melbourne, minor connections with Sydney for you at the same time as well, but that could be more work related.
Yeah.
But like, I mean, you even kind of touched on it before because you've also got a very strong connection with United States. And it's not just the fact that you live there, but I think even moving forward, there's an element of taking you through there. Yeah, so I definitely think there's a very strong connection back with the United States for you. As we were sort of saying before, I think there's something about leading you to Texas or even Florida, to be fair. Now, even though you've got obviously connections with California and, you know, even entertainment business-wise for you is definitely going to be anchored around there. Yeah. There's just something even about relationship energy that is circling around you at the moment. Yeah, I actually thought you were in a relationship. Here's the exclusive. Media Milage, is Alli Simpson dating at the moment?
Alli is dating. She's single.
Hold on. Oh, so you're dating, but you're single.
Yeah. Well, yeah, I'm dating. I'm going.
She's open to dates.
Yes, I'm open.
Right.
That's
I made that so much harder than it needed to be.
But I am very single. Yes.
Because you've actually
and
got
I'm
very
happy about that. I'm liking it.
Yeah.
I'm enjoying it.
Well, that's the best bit as well. Like, and this is again a very common theme at the moment because I think so many people, we're kind of looking for other people to kind of like not fulfill us, but it's kind of those things where we feel like we're lacking.
I agree.
Whereas the best relationships come when suddenly you're feeling secure and I'm happy and
absolutely,
you know, good.
Yeah.
So the interesting thing is for you, Alli, when Spirit actually references relationships and dating, someone is in your life, or the next sort of relationship energy for you is actually someone you already know.
No way.
So you may have already met them. You may know of them.
Okay.
If that makes sense. So it could also be someone else in the public eye. Maybe you haven't met him yet, but you might know of him.
Okay.
Because the energy around it isn't anyone that's necessarily coming in.
Okay.
It's already someone that's in your circle or in your, like they show me your brain. So it's in your brain.
Interesting.
So yeah.
That's
but
really
also have you been on any good dates lately? Favorite date? If anyone's going to take Alli Simpson on a first date, what do you want? Guys, tune in.
Honestly, like I love, like, I mean, on the Gold Coast, it's great because I'd love just going down to the beach with a wine and like having a picnic and just watching the sunset. Like I'm a big but I also love getting dressed up and going out for a really nice date too. So I don't know. I feel like I'm open to anything. But I would like the guy to just take control and plan the date and tell me where to be and at what time. And I'll, for me, I would like that. Like
you want to be wooed and you want to
have
someone
and some
put in the effort.
And and like my dating life just hasn't been that successful lately. So
do you feel like chivalry is missing?
Yeah.
With guys in general?
I do. I think it's a really interesting time. It's like, why do guys, I feel like the new flirting is just like liking a story. I'm like, don't just like all my stories and not ask me out. Like, I feel like that's all guys do these days. Like they think I'm like, so what, you want me to ask you out because you liked my selfie, you know?
Yeah, start that conversation yourself. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So I'm like, where's the chivalry? Where's the guy that's just going to say like, hey, let's get dinner this week, or I want to take you to lunch, you know?
So
I'm
that's
open to it.
See, because from a guy's perspective, like I'm a gay man, so obviously
Yeah.
it's a bit different in that sense, but it's sort of the same.
Yeah, of course.
It's sort of like guys are so nervous now to make the first step,
Yeah.
and I don't really understand it why.
I don't understand why either, because I would love that, because I feel like for the last few years, I think in my life, I've been the one making the first steps and the first moves, you know, on the chessboard. So I'm like, that's why I'm so happy to just be single and focus on myself now, because I'm like, the right thing will happen at the right time, and I'm open to that. But right now, I'm happy doing me.
And even as you were talking, then Spirit said, "Don't think that you're intimidating." So maybe because of the public image, or because of family and all that, maybe like the right guys won't be intimidated by that.
Yeah,
where some guys are like, "Oh, maybe I can't message."
You're so right.
They
But
see
if
you
he
as
was
Alli
the
Simpson
right,
and not Alli.
yeah,
That's the thing.
That's interesting. Yeah, if he was the right guy, he wouldn't be.
He won't be. Yeah. So don't ever think that you're intimidating. There's a difference between being intimidated and intimidating. Just because someone's intimidated doesn't mean that you're intimidating.
Yes. Okay.
The right guys will look at you and be like, "Yeah, cool. She's a vibe."
Cool. Well, that's exciting.
Yeah, isn't it? I'm like jealous.
I'm trying to think. I'm like, who do I know? Who's in my world? And like
Timothy Chalamet. No, he's with Kylie Jenner, isn't he?
Yeah, true.
Have you met Timothy Chalamet?
No.
It's a random person.
But my older brother dated Kylie way back when, so I feel like that'd just be weird.
Great.
So
yeah, that would be a little bit incestuous in some ways, wouldn't it? Yeah, okay, great. Well, okay, I'm going to put you on the spot here, Alli.
Okay.
Let's take a quick break to talk about Cerequin's moisturizing lotion with collagen. It's a multitasker made for both the face and body with 5 essential ceramides and collagen to hydrate, firm, and leave your skin feeling silky smooth and radiant. All that glow without the luxury price. Available now at Chemist Warehouse. Any guy in the public eye that you would love to go on a date with. He can be American, he can be Australian. He could also be married. No, I'm just joking.
Oh my gosh.
Who's your dream guy? Or if there is a single guy out there that you could go on a date with, who would it be?
Oh, this is so hard.
Great, because I'm going to create a reel and get it sent to him. No,
no
pressure. No.
Yeah, we'll tag him. Like, God, I don't know. That's so hard. I feel like I don't even really have a type. Like my type is all over the place, but
because you're energetic based.
That's
it. Yeah. You actually vibe energy without realizing. So you don't have necessarily a certain look.
Yes.
Or a certain like ethnicity.
Correct.
Or a
I'm
certain...
a very like connection energy type person, and if I love that person, I'm gonna fall in love with them. Like none of my exes have looked the same. They've been like completely different. Who would it be? I feel like my like celebrity crush would be like Paul Mescal.
Okay, that's a vibe. I think you're gonna say Paul Walker.
I like any guys with an Irish accent. I just think it's so hot.
All right, Irish boys. Here we go. No, this is actually a dating podcast as well.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Maybe it's an accent thing or any kind of accent ever. I'm like, so hot.
Do you love the American accent? I actually love the American accent.
Yeah,
I think it's so hot on guys.
I think it's hot too.
I don't get girls and guys that don't like the American accent.
I don't get it.
I think it's hot.
I think it's hot.
Yeah, great.
Yeah.
Okay. So we'll find an American boyfriend. Okay. Now, the interesting thing is as well, when we're tuning in and spirits sort of making their presence clear, the good part is, Alli, you don't actually have too many spirits around you. So, like, I know you're in your 20s at the moment, and, you know, understandably as adults, unfortunately, our grandparents and all that can cross over.
Yes.
I actually can't feel any grandparents in spirit. So, are all your grandparents earth side?
All my
grandparents. That is so good. Okay, because then you're like...
so lucky. Like,
no such thing as luck? You're alone. No, I get it. Yeah, no, you mean.
But I'm being 27 and having, you know, my grandparents on both sides is just incredible.
It's such good to see because, like, I was a little bit
nervous.
nervous.
And we're all so close.
Well, that's it, because even the grandparent energy for me feels like parental, which is perfect. Yes. And I was a little bit nervous then because you're going to be like, oh, Dave, they've all crossed over. I'm like, oh, I'm a bad medium.
No, they're all here. They're all here.
You do have an older female that definitely does float around. Now, sometimes that can be great grandparents. It can be great aunts, great uncles. You know, it's older, like the grandparent energy, but she's definitely there. But there's the element of distance as well. So I imagine she was likely in Australia whilst you and the family were in the United States.
Okay.
But yeah, we'll sort of see what comes forward there as well. Now, you've also got family friend energy that is making their presence clear. So this is likely to be connected with the parents. Does Brad connect with you?
That's my dad.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Okay. So it could be a friend or a connection of Brad. I like your dad. He feels very...
He's cool.
He's had a bit of a... how do I translate this? It's sort of like a bit of an awakening, if that makes sense.
Okay.
Your father.
Yep.
because he feels like a younger guy. Like he doesn't feel like a dad to me. You know what I mean? He's old
Yeah.
enough to be a grandfather. Obviously, he's not. But like, I don't think Tom has kids, does he?
No.
No, that's it. Yeah,
No.
because I was like, I know you don't. I know Cody doesn't.
Yeah.
So it's sort of like, Brad, over the last few years in particular, has really come into his self, and Ever Up in Spirit's really proud of him for
Yes.
sort of. They reference a mirror, which can be self-reflection, but it can also be sort of like what I put out into the world or how I portray myself. So they're really proud of him. Authentic's a great word, actually.
Yeah.
So I think it's sort of like he's been reborn in some ways.
Yeah.
Parents have separated, is that correct?
Yes,
Yeah,
that's correct.
Good. Otherwise, I had some terrible news for you. No,
Yeah, you're like, it's coming out.
I'm so inappropriate. I should put a microphone in front of my face.
Yes, they have, but they're both very happy now, which is really
They actually
nice.
still feel like they get along pretty well
They
as well,
do.
which is great to see.
It's the best case scenario. Like they're
perfect.
still really close friends and we can still hang out as a family. Like it's it's best case scenario.
Because what I like about both your parents in this sense is that over the last, probably actually since COVID, because I just probably look at maybe 2020 onwards, they've actually both had a revival about being more authentic of who they are. Not that they weren't
Makes a lot of sense.
I'm glad to hear, because not that they weren't authentic to start with.
Yeah.
Because they feel, even what you've been able to relate to me already, like they're very supportive, they're good parents, but they feel young and fun, which is the best way to be.
Yeah.
There's a reference of Carly or Kelly or something like that, like
Kelly?
Kelly, perfect. Still
Yes.
Earthside. Spirit wasn't sure about her at the start, but now they like her.
Okay.
Where does Kelly fit in?
Kelly is my dad's new partner.
Great.
Yes.
I'm glad we like her.
Yes, I'm glad. I'm glad you said we like her.
No,
Yeah.
Kelly feels cool. I actually quite like Kelly.
Cool.
I think it was more the element of if dad is dating again. Does mum have a partner at the moment as well?
She does,
Yeah,
yeah.
perfect. Otherwise, she's literally about to meet someone because her relationship energy is very strong. I quite like your mum's partner at the same time.
Cool.
Your mum's?
I'll tell her that. She'll be excited.
Good. Yeah, let her know. Hi, you're listening. But hopefully she does watch. Nice to meet
She
you.
will watch.
So, as I mentioned, there is an older lady who does make her presence clear.
Okay.
There is two men that do come forward at the same time as well. And then Peter is a little bit later. I'm losing my breath, which is coming from Spirit at the same time. But if you can't connect with a Peter instantly, don't stress. I'll just sort of work out where they go with it. Peter was my grandfather, but I know that both your grandfathers are Earthside, so it's likely to be an older male, maybe on mum's side of the family, to be fair. There is a reference again of like sort of Alzheimer's or dementia or something about the slowing of the mind.
Yeah.
Because there's I think it might be a lady that just a yes or no. Does this make sense?
Yes.
Yeah, perfect.
Makes complete sense.
Because there's a lady who's coming forward who references sort of cognitive decline towards the end of her time on Earth. And she says, I never want the kids, which would be you, Tom and Cody, to ever feel like I don't know who they are. Like I know them.
Yeah.
And she says, but I never want them to feel like that they weren't around enough or that they didn't get to see me enough. She says it's how it is. My sister loves them too. I think her sister's Earthside though.
Yeah, so my grandma's
sister.
Well, my grandma is Earthside and she has dementia.
Okay, I'm sorry to hear that.
Yes, and she is in a home and we've been visiting her every now and then in Brisbane. Yeah.
And does she have a sister that's in spirit?
No, past, yeah.
Yeah.
Past. Yeah.
Yeah, this is the lady who's coming forward. So this would be a great aunt for you.
Yeah.
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 So all that she's relaying on behalf of her sister, because it's a very personal thing to talk about, but your grandmother's dementia was very quick.
Yes.
It's kind of like, unfortunately, for a lot of people that have been through this journey like you and I have.
Yeah.
Like when I look at my grandparents, their dementia was like very slow.
Yeah.
And then
grandma's happened
it's like
very quickly and quite dramatically. Yeah.
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 So her family in spirit, this is mum's side of the family?
This is dad's side of the family.
God, they're all coming forward on the left, which is... His name Bob Connect?
Bob is my granddad who is married to my grandma who has dementia.
Great.
Bob. Yeah.
Bob.
And he's amazing.
I said that name at the start. Well, I think when we were over there, did I?
Did you say Bob?
Who knows?
Maybe
we'll
you
just,
did.
For context
Yeah,
sake,
Bob's
we'll say
granddad on my dad's side.
Perfect.
Yeah.
So looking after your grandmother. Yeah. So this
Yes.
is dad's parents.
Yes.
Perfect. So everyone in spirit wants you to know that see, it's a really fascinating thing, Alli, and I don't actually think this has ever been captured on camera for me before. So when our loved ones have Alzheimer's or dementia, it's the only thing that the physical body goes through where it actually allows the soul to sort of leave, if that makes sense, even though they're still alive.
Yeah.
Because what I've got here is your grandmother's energy kind of making its presence clear, but not talking to me, even though she's still Earthside. That's
really interesting.
And a lot of those with Alzheimer's and dementia that have had loved ones go through that, they do actually reference the same thing. Sometimes they know that their loved ones are around them, even though they haven't crossed over.
Yeah.
So what she's doing, she's speaking not directly to me, but you can feel the energy of that. And
Wow.
unfortunately, it is towards when the illness is a bit more progressed, which unfortunately hers has been. But her sister is doing all the talking. So for you, Cody and Tom, and any other grandkids in the family and your dad, someone said good genetics. I'm like, yes, this is an attractive family. It's sort of like, don't ever feel like you're somehow letting your grandmother down.
Okay.
Like she
That's
loves
nice to
you.
hear.
She knows that you're around.
Yeah.
And all that your great aunt says here, it's sort of like, but what they have to think, what does their grandmother want for them? Like, don't ever feel like if you're able to talk to your grandmother now, she'd want you to be living your life. She'd want you to be out there kicking goals.
Yeah. You're right.
So yeah, that's what she says.
That's really nice to hear. Yeah.
And just know that everyone up in spirit is looking after her through this journey.
Oh, good.
And, you know, they want me to talk about it, which I'm kind of interested to see where they want me to go about it. I think what I always say, you know, because as we were just saying, unfortunately, Alzheimer's and dementia is all too common.
Yeah, way too common.
And
it's awful.
It's horrific because...
it's like you have to sort of mourn someone...
twice.
Yeah, and they're still there in front of you. It's really hard. And the person that you used to know, like my grandma that I used to know, who was just the best, you know, going to her house was just so exciting, you know, as children. And so it's hard that she's not there anymore. So it's hard.
It's exactly what they wanted to bring up with you because it is this remembrance that even though she isn't the woman that you remember, everything about her is still there. Yeah. And this is the most, it's very bittersweet because anyone that has Alzheimer's and dementia has never been cured from it.
No.
Medically, we understand it, but physically we don't because we don't know what that person goes through.
Yeah.
And this is where I'm able to come in because at least once a week I speak to a soul that had Alzheimer's or dementia at side.
That is so crazy.
And they all say exactly the same thing, is that they never forgot.
Which is amazing and so beautiful to know, you know, because it's you can't ask them, they can't tell us how they're feeling.
Exactly. It's like a you know, these beautiful animals that we have that can't communicate back to us when they're unwell.
Absolutely. Yeah.
So on behalf of your family, all that they want you to know is your grandmother, even though she maybe isn't able to communicate, she still knows everything that's going on. She still recognizes you. She still knows everything that you've done in your life.
Awesome.
And she's excited to still hear what's going on.
Okay.
So when you and your dad and your brothers and everyone are able to see her, don't talk like anything's changed.
Okay. Awesome.
And that will do her soul, it will bring her soul such peace.
Okay. That makes me happy because I'm going to go visit her next week. So perfect timing.
Tell her everything that goes on. Tell her, you know, I'm doing this, I want this, I'm dating, like everything.
Okay, I will.
Because she hasn't changed. Her soul, the way that spirit/I has come to understand it, it is like a computer with a virus. Yeah. The computer's still there. All the files are still there. It still looks the same. Yeah. It just has that one thing that stops it from operating properly. But all the souls that have Alzheimer's and dementia, like I said, they all say the same thing, that they never forgot because for them, they were so immune to anything the physical body goes through. And Alzheimer's is a physical body illness. It's not a soul. Yeah, yeah. So, you know, it's very beautiful for all us to know that our loved ones are still them.
It is. It's really beautiful to hear. Thank you.
That's all they want you to know.
Yeah.
And like I said, your grandmother, she does feel like a real cool lady because my maternal grandmother kind of like raised me with my mum. So I always looked at her like a mum, but your grandmother feels like a young, cool grandmother.
Yeah. Yeah.
So I wouldn't be surprised when you see her as well, whether there's even electrical issues in the care home.
Oh, okay.
Like lights going out, flickering.
Okay.
Because once the soul leaves the physical body, because right now what we see of each other is just like flesh and bones.
Yeah.
Our soul is the energy within. It's kind of trapped in the body, if that makes sense. It doesn't want to leave, but it can't anyway. Yeah. But once we go through the concept of a physical passing, or death, as people call it, the soul's free. And because it's an energetic force, it has the ability to interfere with electronic devices, electronic machines, so it can affect things. Okay. So they will want you to know that they are around when you're able to be with her. Okay. And the thing that I love about all your energies and spirit, and this also comes forward on your mum's side as well. Did you meet any great grandparents by any chance? on mum's side?
No.
You do have an older female coming forward on mum's side.
Yeah, that would make sense, but I never got to meet her.
So great grandparents, they are around us, so they make their presence clear to me unless they met you or at the very least knew about you. So even if your mum's pregnant with you, they will still come forward, but they would still guide from spirit anyway. What is like? God, what's her name? They're referencing a friend of my grandma's.
Oh, really?
Joan. Where does that connect for you?
Yes, my great auntie Joan. So Joan is my nana's sister who passed away quite recently.
On which side of the family?
My mum's side of the family.
Perfect.
Yes.
Okay, so this is the older female coming forward on mum's side.
Yes. So mum's sister, Auntie Joan. Well, my great auntie Joan.
Yeah, I was about to say because it would be mum's aunt, your great aunt. Yeah, perfect. Okay, so know that Joan just makes her presence clear.
Okay.
Again, like I didn't get to see the kids all the time, but she's a great aunt. That's the thing. You probably won't live in with her.
Yeah.
Very sweet lady. She's very quintessential grandmother.
She's the best.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Very cynical in a fun way, if that makes sense.
Very.
Like, you know, what I mean? She's like, I don't know whether she did swear or not, but she's like, whatever.
She did. She's very honest.
Yeah, blunt.
Very blunt, very straight up.
She actually just put her hand right on your face and she went like this.
Oh, really?
It's an element of affection and love from spirit.
Oh, that's going to make me cry. Oh, that's nice.
Yeah, the thing that I love about you, Alli, everyone up in spirit, like the women that have come forward especially, they look at you like a daughter. They really do.
Yeah.
Like even though they're the great aunt levels, they really do care. It's just beautiful.
It's nice.
And I know you validated she passed recently. In her mind, she says, my body just fell apart.
Okay.
Like it's all these little things that kind of just went wrong and then the passing is quite quick, if that makes sense.
Yeah, that makes sense.
I can't breathe. How did she unfortunately cross over?
It was one of those things. It was like a lot of little things. She had lots
Perfect
of falls.
storm.
Yeah, and she was quite old because she was 15 years older than my nana.
Okay.
Yeah, so she was like her, mum as well as older sister. But yeah.
Does that name Jeff connect?
Jeff, yes.
Jeff
is Jeff.
Making you go through the family
I'm
tree
trying
now.
to go through the family history. I'm like, I should have done like some research.
Ancestry.com, yeah.
Yeah. What's Jeff? What's coming through for Jeff?
I don't know because they reference the guy that I know called Jeff, but it's in spirit. So there's definitely something to do with Jeff in spirit.
Okay.
It's just kind of like, it sounds a bit corny, but giving us a wave.
Okay, it'll come to me.
Yeah.
It'll come
to me first. Hopefully it comes to me first so I can let you relax.
That would be great, yeah.
So what I want you to do, Alli, it's kind of like when we speak to the universe, and you don't have to do it now. You can do it tonight in the hotel or you can do it when you're back in Queensland.
Okay.
I think it's important for everyone to be doing this, but they really want you to do it. It's this element of like, who am I now and where am I going to be in 12 months?
Okay.
But tell the universe what you want. Like, and it's kind of like visual, verbal manifestation, because if you can picture what you're wanting to achieve in career, life, relationships, whatever it may be.
Yeah.
Have that goal at the end, like the light at the end of the tunnel. And then spirit wants you to just aim towards that, but don't accept anything else unless it falls into that.
Okay.
So even when it comes to relationships, for example, like even though you're pretty much like me and you're very energetically based when it comes to who we want to date, who we want to be with.
Absolutely, yeah.
We still understand the personality traits that we would like them to have.
Yeah,
maybe it doesn't have to be physical looks. Like it doesn't matter, what nationality they are, whether they've got great arms and abs or whether they're, dad bod, whatever.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh, going to be hot now thinking about it. But it's more so like, what are their personality traits? What do they have? And then if anyone comes into your life, admittedly, like Spirit said, he's probably already there in the circle.
Yeah.
If these people don't align with that, I wish you all the best, but you're not for me.
Yep. See ya.
What career goals do we have? Something about buying property as well. So have you done that in Australia yet?
No.
I don't have any interest in doing Australia, but for some reason they're showing me a sold sign.
Interesting.
They've just shown me Cody in a sling as well.
In a sling?
Yeah.
Oh, no.
Has he been complaining about shoulder or because for example, I know he's a swimmer, so I know there's like shoulder issues.
He had he had shoulder issues when he was swimming.
Yeah, which most swimmers can end up having.
Yeah, so he definitely had issues with his shoulder, but he hasn't been in a sling. Hopefully it's not coming.
Where's Cody at the moment?
He is in Sydney at the moment.
Okay,
but
he lives in Australia.
No, he's pretty much gone back to LA
That's
now.
what I was thinking.
Yeah, so as soon as he finished swimming, he's gone back to LA, and he'll be based there from now on, I'd say.
So when he's back in LA, can we tell him not to get on e-scooters?
Not to get on e-scooters.
Avoid e-scooters, e-bikes, anything like that.
Okay, I will definitely tell him because I would regret it if I didn't. Then he's in a sling, and I'm like, you told me.
Because what they're showing for me is like when I was in LA in 2023. went on a date with this guy, and he had actually fallen off an East scooter and ended up
They're
with
so dangerous.
I'm scared of them anyway.
Yeah, same.
But he like really broke his body, and they're sort of referencing Cody because I know what the ones in LA look like. They're showing me like this red one, and then it's sort of like that, but then it's sort of like this thing. So it's sort of like he can avoid injury by avoiding that.
Okay.
My instant reaction was because I know, like, I've got friends that are swimmers as well. Like, you get your body gets fucking tired swimming. So that's all good in that sense.
I will
as well.
tell him straight after this.
Tom, for me, has got a very European connection, so I wouldn't be surprised if he ends up living in like Germany or like even mainland Europe.
That makes so much sense.
I'm glad it does to you because I don't know how to translate that properly.
Yeah, because he moved to London about 3 years ago, and he's been there, and he's back in
Australia.
Australia
He's in London now. Oh, yeah, okay.
Yeah, back in Australia now, but he has travelled like the world in the last few years, and he always says like, I'll just end up in some random European.
Yeah, he will. Like it's even if it's not Germany, it will be like, what's my brother living in Austria for? You know what I mean? It'd be some rogue country.
So do something rogue like that.
Whereas you guys are like, America.
Yeah.
We're going to be like London.
Yes.
New York, Paris. You know, and he's like, I'm in Lithuania. And it's like, really?
He's always in a random country. So
I
funny.
said Lithuania. It might actually be Lithuania.
Yeah.
He's got, I don't know whether Tom has a girlfriend at the moment or a partner at the moment, Spirit says.
He is single.
Yeah. So I think there's something about relationship energy with a European girl, essentially. And she'll be very randomly Eastern European.
Okay.
Like it'll be the first person you've ever met in your life who comes from like Kosovo, you know, like Romania, like these random, nothing against people from Kosovo or Romania, but these, you know, more sort of obscure kind of Eastern European countries. And then they'll buy
Tom.
They'll buy a house in a Swiss village and live with cows, and it's like, what are you doing? Like, you know,
that is so funny because like I was talking to Tom the other day, and he's like, "What? I'm just gonna go and like live in Switzerland and just have a bunch of cows."
I said that without thinking, so
100% like have a goat farm with a girl and just like settle down for the rest of my life.
Well, literally, that's what Spirit seems to think he's doing because that's what they're brought up. Like, living with Switzerland and cows is a little bit random. So I don't think I've ever said that to anyone. But
it's very random, but it makes so much sense to me.
Doesn't it?
Yeah.
Spirit would love you to also get into breath work.
Breath work.
Yeah, so I am sort of delving into that myself, but what they've actually got with you now, this is good for stress and anxiety management, which we all go through day-to-day life, of course.
Yep.
So whether you've been feeling maybe an uptick in sort of just feeling like all the different emotions and, you know, how we handle it and how we deal with it, which is, you know, again, it's unfortunately quite common for a lot of people at the moment. Energetically, the universe is sort of switching up on us. So there's some really interesting breath work techniques you can do to actually help manage that.
Yeah. It's definitely something I want to get into because I have been feeling just so overwhelmed and anxious lately, and I'm not doing a very good job at managing that right now.
Where do you feel like the feeling of being anxious and overwhelmed sort of stems from?
I don't know. I feel like it's been like over the last few years, like I had a really bad injury. I broke my neck 2 years ago, and I had a sort of a year out of work, and then the year after that I found myself, you know, severely depressed, and like now that I'm feeling better again and I'm healed and I'm getting back into work, and it's like getting that like mojo and energy back that I feel like I used to have. It's like I feel like the anxiety sort of sits within me, and I'm like, but why? And I just think it's because it's been such a long and hard journey for me the last few years that I'm trying to figure out how to like get that back and like kick that anxiety. I know we all deal with it, but
Spirit doesn't want you to feel like that you've missed the boat.
Okay.
Now, when you broke your neck, was that around water?
Yes.
Yeah. So what you've got to do here, this is actually, I'm so glad we brought this up.
Okay.
With all respect, Alli, that really could have severely injured you even more than it already did. Which I know you like, yes, Dave, I know you didn't bring that part up.
Yeah.
There's no doubt you were guided by Spirit there.
Yeah, I felt that someone or something saved me that night because I was like 2 millimeters away from being paralyzed from the neck down or not alive. Like it was very, very, very close. Like the fractures that I did endure.
So you had two?
Two.
Yeah.
C6.
Like that.
Yeah, C6 and T1. In my neck, and I dove into a shallow pool and hit my head on the bottom.
Fuck. Where was that?
Funny enough, I was on a date. And I was on a date at the Burleigh Pavilion with this guy, and we met a bunch of friends, and then he lived in an apartment building across from the Burleigh Pavilion, and, you know, we all had a few drinks and we decided, let's go swimming.
Feels very hot. I mean, obviously probably wasn't winter. But
and I just dove in the pool and it was dark, so I couldn't see the bottom. And that's like the biggest thing for me. I'm like, I just don't dive anywhere where you can't see this, like the bottom of the pool or the bottom of the ocean, you know, because it's just anything can happen. And yeah, I was so lucky.
Well, I know I speak on behalf of everyone when I say I'm so glad to hear
Mm.
that here you are, and
Mm-hmm.
you can't even tell
Yeah.
physically, what
Yeah.
you've had to go through.
Yeah.
What I would love you to do,
Mm-hmm.
and this is actually very healing, and I know we're spirit. When I say I do as well, but it comes from spirit. Because when you said you broke your neck, I could feel water on my feet.
Mm-hmm.
Now, if you're in Burleigh when this happened,
Mm-hmm.
I just want to make sure I'm getting this right when I translate it by spirit. Oh, this is so deep. This is going to be very energetically healing for you.
Okay.
I want you to go to the beach,
Okay.
kind of like maybe in front of where that apartment building is.
Mm-hmm.
So even if it was a few street backs, it was on the beach, doesn't matter. Wherever
Mm-hmm.
it correlates to the ocean.
Mm-hmm.
And you can do this when you're up in Queensland next or over the next
Mm-hmm.
month, whenever. Do it towards sunrise.
Okay.
And what I want you to do is go into the water up until your neck.
Okay.
So you don't have to be out there for 10 minutes, but at least go up until your neck and then
Mhm.
maybe even go back to like waist.
Okay.
And what spirit would love you to do? Oh, see, this has only come up one other episode that I've done.
Okay.
It's called the tunnel meditation.
Mhm.
So basically what it is, every single version of us still lives within our head. The version of Alli that was out that night and broke her neck, she's not sitting in front of me right now
No.
because this is years later.
Yeah.
But that version still exists up here.
That's.
So
Yeah.
what you're going to do, you're going to go into the water and you're going to have a conversation with her. So imagine yourself sitting at a table with that version of Alli from the day after that happened.
Okay.
So you're in hospital,
Mhm.
terrified, family's terrified. You're feeling all the energies of everyone because you're such an energetic, connected girl.
Yeah.
So everyone's stressed. And you're going to sit down with her at that table and be like, hey, Alli, I'm you from 2025. And look at us. Look at me.
Yeah.
I'm great. I'm up. I'm walking. I'm living life. I've got all this opportunity happened. I've got all this opportunity coming.
Mm.
You're going to be okay.
I'll definitely do that.
Because that version of Alli needs to know that there is a light at the end of the tunnel.
Yeah.
Because
does.
that version of Alli was sitting there being like, fuck, my life's over.
Yes. Absolutely.
And she needs you to tell her it's not.
Okay.
Because then once that happens, she'll be able to be like, oh, okay, I don't need to dominate the current Alli, and I don't need my emotions and my feelings to be on her thoughts in 2025.
Yeah. Okay, I'm going to do that.
You
I
owe
really
it to
like
each
that.
other to know that it's going to be okay.
Yeah.
And then they want you to do it at sunrise
Sunrise.
because it
Okay.
represents a new day.
Yes. Okay. I will be doing that next week.
The accident happened in December or January?
Yeah. Yeah, January was when I ended up in the brace. Yeah.
Okay.
Literally New Year's Day.
New Year's Day.
Mm.
No wonder they want you to start a new day because that's the start of New Year.
Seriously, New Year,
God, what
yeah.
a way to start the year, Alli.
Yes.
And that will, so even now, some of the anxiety that you feel, some of the emotions that you feel, it maybe doesn't have a trigger point where you're able to consciously acknowledge or be aware about what is causing.
Yeah.
That's a large chunk of it.
Yeah, I think you're right. Yeah, because sometimes it just happens and I'm like, I don't have a reason to be anxious or stressed right now. And I just get in my head and I get anxious and stressed and I can't kick it.
It's her.
Okay.
Especially because you get anxious and stressed around even work opportunities or it's
Yes.
about the path about how we move forward.
Yeah.
Because you're like, I want this, I want to do this. Whereas that version of Alli sitting in the hospital is like, we can't do this. I might not be able to walk again.
100%. Yeah.
So she needs to know that, yes, we can walk and then you're not going to feel anxious anymore.
Yeah.
Does that make sense? It's really interesting, isn't it?
It's really interesting. Yeah. And I'm going to rush to do that as soon as I get back to the Gold Coast.
Perfect.
And yeah, I think it really makes a lot of sense and it's, really hit home. So thank you.
No, you're so welcome.
Yeah.
Because that's what Spirit really wants you to be able to know. Because, as we said, every single version of us lives within our heads still.
Yeah.
Like, I'm 38. There's things that I look back on when I was 18. I'm like, oh, but 18-year-old me needs to hear it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So what you will find when you start your new day and the Alli that's been through the trauma and the rehabilitation and everything to become the woman sitting in front of me right now, all those versions of her need to know that, like, yeah, we're ready. Yeah. All my goals, all my aspirations, everything that I want to achieve has not been dulled by this. It's not been stopped by this. everything's happening how it's meant to.
Okay.
The shittest events in your life have actually taught you the most about who you are and what you want.
They really have.
So use that as a motivator and a fire now. Turn the tables on it.
Yeah.
Okay, this happened to me. This was unbelievably shit, but I'm the boss of this now.
Yeah.
And
You're
the
right.
lessons that I learned in this.
Yeah, that's definitely where I feel like I'm getting to now, but that's taken so much longer than what I wanted, you know, like, and I really did feel like it put a damper on on everything, like on my goals, my ambitions, my dreams, my drive. Like it just clouded it for so long, that injury. It was just.
That's over now.
Yeah.
And what you will find when you start that new day, remember how Spirit was saying before about how they want you to look 12 months ahead about what I want?
Yeah.
Everything now is going to be fucking supercharged. Like you're going to find this like fire where you're like, I'm not saying no to this. Like this is mine. This belongs to me. I'm going to get there, whatever it is. You want to be number one on the charts? Perfect. You want to be in a, best-selling author, but yes, best-selling author. You want to be in this movie that's going to go around the world and you're going to be on the red carpet everywhere. Great. Because that's what you deserve. Because if that's part of your journey, you can't sabotage it no matter what happens. It's going to happen. Yeah. So you tell the universe what you want. Yeah. I'm excited by it. Yeah. Happy birthday. When's your birthday?
It was in April.
Perfect. So you've got a lot of evolution around your birthday as well. So if we fast forward to April next year, you life.
Okay, I'm excited.
You won't be in the Gold Coast, that's for sure.
Yeah.
Nothing against the Gold Coast. We love the Gold Coast. But
we love the Gold Coast, but no.
Even as I say the Gold Coast, because I love the Gold Coast as well. I think if there's anywhere in Australia, it's a great place to be.
It is.
But it's sort of like they've got you in a big fish in a bowl. So it's sort of like you're destined for bigger audiences, bigger environments. LA's a whole nother ballpark altogether. You know what it's like. So not only with the tunnel meditation on the beach about saying hello to your older self and letting her know that everything's fine, but even other parts in life. Yeah. And I think it's just all the communication with family. Because especially your mum, who I love. What's her name?
Angie.
I want to call her Sam. I don't know why. But with Angie, she's the quintessential mother. Like, she's such a support.
She's awesome.
Like, she's fun.
Yeah.
And even for Cody, even for Tom, even for Brad, there'd be previous versions of them where all they wanted was their sister to get better. I'm sure Cody's been through things. Tom's been through things where all you've wanted for them is different.
Yeah.
That past version of you exists within them. The past version of Cody that's worried about his sister still exists within them.
Yeah.
So it's a really big healing thing because, not all families go through such a big event like that.
Yeah.
And some of us unfortunately go through even heavier longer term things. We don't measure it. It's just an event. Yeah. No one's pain is worse than anyone else's. No one's trauma is more important than anyone else's. Unfortunately, everyone's affected by it in our own
and everyone goes through it. And
exactly right.
Yeah.
So I'm excited for you. I think there's a real element of rebirth.
Okay, I'm excited.
Avoid after we said keep it open. When it comes to dating, avoid anyone in property. Or avoid anyone who's building a house. If they've just built the house and the house is finished, great. But if you meet someone and he's like, I'm in the process of building a house, be like, okay, you're not for me.
Okay.
Because there's the element of those men are about building their own life. That's what it's going to symbolize.
Okay.
And they're in the process of that. Fine for them, but they won't be able to include you properly in it.
Okay.
So property development, real estate, people that are literally building a house.
Okay, I'll avoid
architects. Because they can design houses.
Yep. You're like anything in the property.
Anything in property. Unless they want to buy you a house, say no to them. No.
I'm like on this really great date. And I'm like, so what do you do for work? And he's like, I'm a real estate agent.
They're literally the best man you've ever met. And he's like, I'm building a house in the Hollywood Hills. And you're like, I really want to see your $20 million house. But
I'm sure the house is amazing, but no. Dave said no.
I'll come up for the weekend. But after that, I
no.
can't. David met him, said no. But I'm excited for you. I think I'm putting you on the spot now, but any questions for me? Anything that you're wondering? I mean, Spirit's been very elemental about going into you.
Yeah.
And really sort of connecting all the pieces of the puzzle. Because what they want you to remember, and what I want you to remember as well, you've got all the pieces of the puzzle. Yeah. Sometimes it can be a little bit hard to see them, but you've been putting them together without even realizing.
Yeah, I think you're right. It's one of those things where I might feel like a little bit scattered and all over the place, but I feel like somewhere deep in me, I do feel like all the pieces are there. And it's just like,
just put them back together.
Put the puzzle together, Alli.
You're not late. You're not early. It's happening how it's meant to.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, questions for you. That's a hard one. I did want to ask you about my love life, but we've sort of covered that a little bit because I'm like, because all my friends are like getting married and having babies and I'm 27 and I don't feel like that's where I should be because I don't feel like I'm ready for all that yet because I think I've been through my own journey. But then again, I'm like, I am 27 and I'm like, where are the nice guys? Where do I meet them? You know, so America, not Australia, apparently.
Nothing against the Aussie boys. I just think, probably more American. Like, I mean, I've said it for myself for the last 20 years. Like, my husband's American.
Yeah.
I haven't met him yet.
Yeah.
No, I think even for you, Alli, it's a real reference, and it's very pertinent because for you, it's about finding your voice. You're a singer, you're an actress, you're a presenter, you're a model, you do it all. It's all about voices and what you put out there.
Yeah.
So I just know that you are reconnecting with that. I'm really excited for October. I think something that's happening in October where it's really about growth.
Yeah.
But I think it's a new you, and it's going to be.
That's what it feels like.
Watch out.
That's good.
Don't let anything stop it.
Okay. Thank you.
Beautiful. Thanks for coming on. Now, where can people find you? Social media? Social
media, Instagram, Facebook, everything's the same, just at Alli Simpson. You'll find everything on basically my Instagram, to be fair. But
Spotify,
of course.
Everyone tune in to
tune in to my Spotify. But yeah, that's pretty much
And last question, if you could be on any movie that's already been created, what do you want the leading role in?
Oh my gosh. This sounds really rogue, but I would say Wolf of Wall Street, Margot Robbie's role.
That's hot.
Not the fact that she got naked, but like I just feel like that would be a really fun, powerful role to play.
Did she get naked? God, I need to watch this movie again.
Yeah.
Like boobs out?
Fully.
God, she's a babe as well, Margot.
Yeah.
I need to watch this again.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. But I think that would be a really fun role to play.
Yeah,
something like that. Yeah.
And final message. I know I keep saying final messages. I want you to talk to your loved ones in spirit, even though you maybe didn't get to see them all the time. I want you to allow, and this is great for everyone. Everyone should be doing this, not just Alli Simpson.
Yeah.
Allow them to show you that they're around you. Ask for signs. Ask for really random things. Ask them to play songs for you. Whatever. Like, show me a feather in a random spot.
I haven't been so in touch with doing that because I haven't lost my immediate grandparents and I haven't lost a friend or so
that's it.
I haven't been in touch with all of that yet, but I feel like
you
I
also
really
live in the West. Like, this is not something we grow up with. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, we're not taught to necessarily understand this and use it to our advantage and understand our lives even at a deeper level. So, no, I'm excited for you.
Yeah.
Go get a girlfriend.
I'm excited too. Thank you. Walking out here with like a big head, more confident now. I'm like, what am I going to do?
Right. It's only reconnecting you with where you're meant to be.
Take over the world. Thank you so
Thanks,
much.
Alli. Oh my God, give me a hug.